Thank you to the organisers and the President for inviting us here for the really important conference. I've got a short message from Jamie as well as a video to show, but before that I just wanted to say a few words. We've brought with us to the conference a young man called Joe Gray, and he's a graduate from the 15 Foundation, so he graduated in 2005. And tonight Joe, as well as being on the presentation, our presentation this afternoon, is cooking with the young people from the Job Factory, which is a fantastic initiative that's been started here in Slovenia. And I think, I've worked for Jamie for 9 years now, and I think the way forward in terms of social enterprise and for these organisations to exist is by sharing of skills and resource. And I think this is a great opportunity because we're working together tonight to cook for all of you, which is a fantastic opportunity. But I think going forward there's great opportunity in terms of sharing skills and working together. So that's, for me, that's the way forward. So I hope you enjoy the food. So Jamie said to say sorry that he could not make it. He said to say thank you to the President and the organisers for inviting him. I've got a short message from him, but before that there's a video that he wanted me to show, which is from the G20 summit 2 years ago in London, where the apprentices actually cooked for the G20 leaders, world leaders. And for Jamie it was one of the proudest moments, he said, of his life because of these young people standing up and then cooking the meal. So it's a short video, and then I've got a message from Jamie as well.
Today we are cooking for the Prime Minister and a group of delegates for the G20 summit.
Really excited, really excited.
I think it's great 15 are doing it and are getting involved.
It's nice to see people that you were with, 4 or 5 years ago, and now, we're cooking at Downing Street for Barrack.
Probably the biggest event since I've been working for 15.
Ed Balls, the head of education, phoned up and said, look, we really want to show off good practice as far as apprenticeships are concerned.
We've got a graduate or a trainee from every single year.
From where they've come from to where they are now, to be cooking at number 10 for the world leaders, and me supporting them is absolutely superb.
Well, it's amazing actually. I've had 10 text messages this morning.
We got 5 students today to cook for 60 people. And also the nice thing about 15 being 8 years old is that these kids are now, 2 or 3 of these graduates are like 5, 6 years in the industry, so they're really quite good.
I graduated from 15, then I went off to Italy to learn more about Italian food and to learn it from the real Italians.
I was in the 4th group of apprentices, which was graduated in 2006.
Yeah, at the moment down at Jamie's Italian, just helped open up 4 of Jamie's Italian, and it's massively busy.
Good on Jamie because you think again, his vision 7 years ago to make this happen, to take young vulnerable kids off the streets and turn them into great chefs. But it's come true, hasn't it?
I do feel privileged. It's not everybody gets to do it. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. It's something to write down. If you want to put it on paper, it's something really big.
We're sort of getting towards a nice part in 15's life, which I always dreamt of, which no one else could see, which is, if you go and talk to Ben Arthur now, or Dennis, like Ben Arthur, reviewed by some of the world's fiercest critics, and he was running a pasta section at Theo Randall's at the Intercontinental, and they said whoever it was making pasta obviously has been doing it for years or is Italian. That's my boy. I remember sitting up there on the 1st floor trying to find him somewhere to live because he was homeless, and the fact that he couldn't get somewhere to live, do you know what I mean? And he was 18 years old, kid, My boy's here today, cooking for 24 world leaders.
Some people are worse off than others, but to be honest, I can't say my background's been that bad, but saying that there's a lot of people in my course that backgrounds have been a lot worse, and these are not their last chances, but it's a good chance, and it's probably a better chance than most things that they could do.
didn't really think about my future. All I was thinking about was what I could do to become intoxicated that day. I was in education, but that was like I was hanging in there by the skin of my teeth.
It's just I weren't doing nothing for myself. It started to depress me that I knew that I was going to be, if I didn't do anything soon, I'd have on benefits for the rest of my life, not doing nothing.
Has a real pull because we're a great restaurant. We've got lovely food, amazing produce that we source really carefully, great wine list, everything that you look for in a restaurant. But we've just got this added buzz, which is our charity and our purpose.
15 takes 18 young people for a year-long programme. They all have a range of different backgrounds. They come to us with a new page, a clean slate, and the opportunity that we provide them with is to become professional chefs at the end of the year.
To come from nothing to getting up 7 o'clock in the morning, going to college 4 days and 2 days a week, coming to work from 8 to 11 at night, like, for me, yeah, that's a big achievement.
Are you doing pasta now? When you go back upstairs and do it?
We go to college, we do 2 days a week at college, and then 1 day a week we do sourcing trips or activities or team building, and then we do 3 days a week at the restaurant, working in the full restaurant as we would in the industry.
I think one of the key parts of the programme is the sourcing trips. They're fantastic because that's the way they understand the produce they're going to use in the kitchen. But it's much more than that. For some of the young people, it's the first time they're outside of their postcode.
Last year we finished and I'm now working full-time at Cocktail John. Before, I was just working part-time in a bowling alley, living in a hostel. That's it really. My goal at the time I was on the course was to finish the course and complete it all without like dropping out or anything like that. And then I think when you get towards the end, you then can see the future. You can see actually this is a career path for me. This is something I can do for the rest of my life.
We're given a lot more support here. Everyone's got their own stories, so they're understanding. If you've got troubles going on at home, they'll help you, try and sort them out as best as they can.
Everyone was saying, criminal record, I can't get a job, I can't go in college, I can't do this. I've been in prison, I can't get a job, I can't do this. But really, that's not true, you can. You still can go places, you still do things. And there's people that want to help, you just have to let them help you. Most people these days don't let people help.
If you've got problems at home or anything else, they make you feel better about them, so you can concentrate on the course rather than just letting you walk away and not carry on.
My sister goes to college now and they're like, write about a role model. She writes about me, like our big brother. He's been bad, but now he's doing good. Like, I'm starting to change people, like the way they look at me as well, like, you know what I mean?
I get bored easily. If I don't enjoy something, I feel like there's no point in me doing it. So if I'm going to do something every day of my life, I want to know that I'm enjoying it. And with this, I haven't taken a day off yet.
I think you heard the message anyway from Jamie, which was, for him, he was incredibly proud that these young people were cooking for the world leaders and represented 15. So the video actually we're going to give to Sebastian to have on the Novum website so you can view it in its entirety. So Jamie says, I set up 15 because I believe young people have untapped talents, often hidden by problems in their home lives. Their talents can be freed by a passion for good food and meaningful hard work. 15 represents the way that I would have loved to have been taught myself. It embraces many of the things that I love and feel passionate about, not only in the catering industry, but also in friendship and family life. Through the culture, ethos, and on-the-job practical training of 15, our graduates are now chefs in great restaurants around the country, earning regular money with solid relationships and good future prospects. So he wishes you and all of us all the best for the conference. Vala.